Now for tonight's starting lineups. First for the visitors from Springboro High School. 6'8" junior, number 23, Michael Berger. 5'6" junior, number 11, Logan Miller. 6'2" junior, number 30, Connor Greedy. 6'5" senior, number 33, Thomas Arrington. And 6'3" senior, number 5, Caleb Tabor. The Panthers are coached by Kyle Euchre. And now for your Miamisburg Vikings. 6'5" senior, number 0, Jason Hubbard. 5'11" junior, number 1, Corey Hartman. 6'4" junior, number 11, Drew Perry.
Number 32,
Hensley. And 6'5" junior, number 54.
The Vikings are coached by Tim Freeze, assisted by Rex Gardecki.
Vikings are coached by Tim Freeze.
Miamisburg comes into this game winning, or overall record of 6-3, winners of the last two. Quick recap of the Vikings schedule first. Vikings started off the year 3-0, then suffered a 5-point loss to Springfield in the fourth game. Actually lost back-to-back games, Springfield Northmont, then rebounded with an impressive win over Valley View, then lost the heartbreaker 16-point game to Wayne, then comes back and beats Lebanon in overtime. GWalk South leader, or not GWalk South, but it's GWalk National West leaders. Springboro started off decent, started off 2-2, and then since then has fallen to 3-7 and losers of the last four. Opening tip is won by the Panthers. Michael Berner kicks off to Logan Miller. Arrington from three. Arrington, no good. Duncan Hall with a defensive rebound, and I think every time that he's going to get the ball, there's going to be an eruption from the crowd. Hartman dribbles out to reset. Hartman cross-court pass to Barry. Barry, no, that's Hensley. Hensley, that was halfway down. Jason Hubbard tracks down the ball. Duncan Hall down low on Arrington, and Duncan Hall gets a scoring started for the Vikings. Give the assist to Hubbard. Connor Greavy dribbles out, passes off to Logan Miller. Miller back out to Greavy. Greavy, we saw last year, in lethal from the three in junior varsity. Berner, turnaround jumper is good. Turnaround jumper was on Drew Barry. Corey Hartman takes the screen from Hensley, and a carry, and that's a turnover for the Vikings. 11 is Barry for the Vikings. My correction, 32 is Hensley. Logan Miller dribbles up court, passes off to Greavy. Greavy goes around the opposite side of the screen. Dribble work into the paint is good. Duncan Hall passes off to Hubbard. Hubbard, ball stolen away by Berner of the Panthers, and Miller slowly dribbles out. Passes out to Tabor. Tabor from deep, and Tabor's nothing but net. And it's a 7-0 run for the Vikings, or for the Panthers. Vikings need to stop here, or need an answer here to stop this scoring run. Hubbard down low to Hall. Hall gonna back Berner up. Hall with a turnaround, no, but he'll go to the line to shoot two. They're going to give tag Burner with that foul.
Springboro foul number 23, Michael Werner, his first.
His first, team's first. Duncan Hall's first one is good. Leading free throw percentage shooter for the Vikings is Brett Hensley. He shoots 82.1% from behind the arc. And the second one is good. Miamisburg comes out, plays a trap. Tabor catches it, passes off to Greavy. Greavy into the paint. No shot, and he was pushed. Let's see, I think they'll tag number 11.
Miamisburg foul number 11, Drew Berry.
Drew Berry picks up that foul. Miller down low to Burner. Burner working on Berry, and Burner has another easy basket. Hartman slowing it down a little bit. Hartman takes the screen from Hall, passes out to Berry, back to Hartman. Hall on Burner. Well, back out. And then here we go, round and round. Hubbard thought about a three. Down low to Berry. Berry off the glass, no, but somehow keeps it alive. The Vikings do. Down low to Hall. And Duncan Hall with another easy basket. I believe Duncan Hall has all 6 points so far for the Vikings. Tabor will pull up and shoot. Tabor, no good. Duncan Hall with another rebound. Pass down low to Hensley, back out to Hartman. Cross court, Hubbard. Hubbard, nice turnaround and stop, but Burner picks up the loose ball. Miller passes off to Burner. Burner gets it back from Greavy. Burner's shot's no good. Berry gets the rebound for the Vikings. Hartman coast to coast, no. Duncan Hall with the putback, another no. Burner's on the floor. Greavy up the court. A lot of contact. The refs are letting a lot of contact go. Duncan Hall passes off to Berry. And they're going to call a blocking foul on number 11, Logan Miller. His first, team second. And Drew Berry going to the line to shoot two. Berry's first one up and good. Tim Wiseman checks into the game for Justin Hubbard. Berry's second one up, no good. Thomas Arrington gets the rebound for the Panthers. Arrington swing pass out to Tabor. Tabor, circus shot, no good. A jump ball called in favor of Miamisburg. Number 3, Savon O'Neill checked into the game for the Vikings. Oh, and he gets a mismatch. Out for 3, Hartman. And they call a travel. That is number 15, Tim Wiseman. He drug that pivot foot. Miller out to Greavy. Greavy inside the paint, down to Burner. Burner turnaround is good. Savon O'Neill passes off to Hartman. Hartman uses a screen by Hall. Almost poked out of bounds. O'Neal, a lot of good movement so far. As he's got Logan Miller, he's got him twice to step back off his own feet. Wiseman off to O'Neal. O'Neal spin move in the paint, and his shot is good. (11-9) in lead of the Panthers. Tabor loses it out of bounds. Duncan Hall saves it. Savon O'Neal running up the court with it. Passes out to Hensley. Hensley drive into the paint, out to Hartman. Hartman down low to Hall, and it's swatted away by Arrington. Thomas Arrington with a big-time block from behind on Duncan Hall. But they're going to call a foul on it, so Duncan Hall will go to the line to shoot two. First foul shot is good. Second shot is up and nothing but net, and Duncan Hall ties the game at 11 with just a hair under 2 minutes left in the first quarter. All momentum on Miamisburg's side. It's a 9-2 run now in favor of the Vikings. Greavy from three, and he finds the front end or the side of the rim. Savon O'Neal into the paint, and it's good again. O'Neal with blow-by speed to run by Miller. And Miamisburg takes its first lead since they led 2-0. Burner, out to Arrington from three. No good. Hensley with the board for the Vikings. Up court, Hartman. Hartman stopped behind the line. Hartman with a three. Burner down low, out to Arrington, back to Tabor. Tabor for three. Tabor can't answer with one of his own. Savon O'Neal with the rebound. Savon O'Neal slows it down now. Gonna try and take Miller one-on-one on a blow-by to the basket. Stop, kicks it out. Hensley. Hensley passes it back to O'Neal now. And I think Vikings are calling, Freeze is calling for the last shot. Savon O'Neal, a shot from the free throw line, no. And it's going to stay with Miamisburg. 37.8 seconds left in the first quarter. Willian Yates checks into the game for the Panthers. Jason Hubbard checks back into the game for Duncan Hall. You have to think this is a quick breather for Duncan Hall. Jason Hubbard, no, Corey Hartman gets the inbound pass. And they're holding for the last shot. If you're Springboro, put some sort of pressure on this. I mean, you can't afford to let Miamisburg sit with the ball on their hip for 35 seconds. And it looks like Springboro is going to be content with being down a minimum 5 in the last, or going into the last 10 seconds of this first quarter. Hensley, 8 seconds left. Hensley back out to Hubbard. 5 seconds left. Hubbard into the paint. Hubbard just outside the free throw line. It's good. And that's how the first quarter ends. Miamisburg up 18-11. Miamisburg comes back down from 11-2. They go on a 16-0 run to end that first quarter. Miamisburg with all momentum in this so far after that first quarter play. And it's coming from, really, it's been the big men, Duncan Hall and Jason Hubbard, with a little bit of Savon O'Neal with a blow-by speed. Right now, this is going to be a great game, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, if you look at Miamisburg's huddle, nothing's wrong with Miamisburg. Keep going with what you're going with. And really, same for Springboro. Springboro, a few turnovers there that they shouldn't have had. But other than that, this is a basically mistake-free game. 3 fouls for the Panthers, 1 for the...
Springboro's basket with my friend Regina. This is the last chance you'll get to buy 50-50 tickets. She's going to walk the crowd one more time. Buy your 50-50 tickets. Have a chance to win Chewy's food for a year.
Springboro will start this ball to start, or get the ball to start the second quarter. Willian Yates will bring it up on court. This is going to be an interesting matchup. Yates on O'Neal. Yates, we remember from football, has pure speed breakaway and a turnover there by the Panthers. And they're going to call an over and back foul as Hensley was on the opposite side and throws it back to Hartman. Would have been good, would have been cool if it stood. But now this is going to be an interesting matchup. Who's going to be faster? Ooh, moving screen by Burner. Yates pulls up from 3, no good. Hubbard comes up with the board for the Vikings. Now watch Siobhan O'Neal try and blow by. Down low to Duncan Hall. Hall on Burner. Hall with the circus shot, no. And Connor Greavy comes up with the rebound. Greavy drives into the paint. Greavy throws that one away. And another unforced error by the Panthers. An errant pass from Greavy to Yates. Gives this one back to the Vikings. Hartman inbounds pass to O'Neal. Hensley has it in the corner. Hensley back to Hartman. Hartman from 3. Hartman no good. Thomas Arrington with the rebound. Yates down low to Burner. And Burner, the assist to Yates. And Springboro finally ends the scoring drought. Siobhan O'Neal with the speed, and somehow that ball ends up off of Yates' head. And Hensley from 3. Hensley knocks down a wide open 3. Greavy has it on the left of the key. Good defense by Hensley. Greavy dribbles around it, passes off to Tabor. Yates takes the screen from Arrington, now has the misadvantage and Duncan Hall pokes it away. Duncan Hall with a baseball slide steal. Siobhan O'Neal off the steal by Duncan Hall. Panthers now down 10, 23-13, 5:40 left in the game. Greavy from 3. Greavy answers back with a 3. They'll call it a very deep 2. And now here come the student section annex. Miamisburg calling them out. Why so quiet to the Panthers? And Siobhan O'Neal with another layup basket into the paint. Yates out to Tabor, down low to Burner, back to Tabor. Burner just inside the 3-point shot, no good. Hartman with the rebound. Hartman passes off to Hubbard. Hubbard off the glass, no. Ball still alive, rebound by Arrington. Tabor from 3, no. Siobhan O'Neal off to Hubbard. And Hubbard knew as soon as he dropped the shoulder, that was a charge. That'll be Hubbard's first, Miamisburg's second.
Jason Hubbard, his first, team second.
Jason Hubbard, Brent Hensley, and Duncan Hall all check out of the game for the Vikings. Dane Hall, Tim Wiseman check into the game for the Vikings. Cross-court pass to Tabor, guarded now by Hartman. Tabor down low to Burner. Greavy just outside the free-point line. No. Savon O'Neill with a rebound. And that'll be a reach-in foul called on Willian Yates.
Foul number 1, Willian Yates.
His first, team's fourth. Hensley passed, or no, that's not Hensley. Number 11 is Barry, sorry. It's swatted away by Burner. O'Neill rejected at the rim by Burner, but it'll stay with the Vikings. Long inbound pass goes to Hartman. Hartman dribbles out, guarded by Greavy. But Greavy has a lot of separation between the two. Barry. Down low to Dane Hall. Dane Hall off the glass is good. Greavy, spin move, turnaround, jumper, no good. And Dane Hall with another rebound. The 6'4" freshman, yes, that's right, freshman on the varsity game. Greavy with the steal. Greavy, no shot, misses a wide open layup, but turns around with a good jumper. Siobhan O'Neill dribbling way into the paint. Her shot's no good. And a travel call, and the Panthers turn it right back over to the Vikings. Duncan Hall's checking back into the game. Savon O'Neill's going to go to the bench. Savon O'Neill has had himself a fantastic first half. Hartman inbound pass goes to Dane Hall. As shot count and one. Thomas Arrington picks up his second foul. Dane Hall, one throw. And it's good. 30-17 lead the Vikings, a 13-point game. Yates up to Tabor, back to Yates. Yates from deep. Yates, no good. Corey Hartman comes up with the rebound. Hartman passes off to Duncan Hall. Duncan Hall with another easy layup. Give an assist to Corey Hartman. 32-17. This game is somewhat getting out of hand early. Springboro needs to get a bucket and a few stops. Greavy out, back to Tabor. Tabor into the paint. It's going to stay with Springboro.
Back in with Vikings, number 3, Savon O'Neill.
The way Corey Hartman comes to the bench, it looked like he was calling for a substitution. It looked like maybe he got poked in the eye. Arrington down low to, I think that's Miller. Greavy from 3, no. Savon O'Neill with the rebound, up. Nice read by Greavy, the way to get a hand on it. If not, Duncan Hall was going to have an easy drive to the basket. It's going to stay with Miamisburg. .2:12 left in the first half. Miamisburg up 15, 32-17. Barry just inside the 3-point line. No good. Tabor with the rebound. Tabor to Arrington. Arrington thought about a 3. Down low to Burner. Burner falls down, and Duncan Hall picks up the loose ball and passes off to O'Neill. O'Neill, no shots, no good. Dane Hall to Duncan Hall. Swatted away by Arrington, but I think Arrington just picked up his third foul.
Panthers on number 23. Michael Burner.
Burner will actually pick up the foul. Burner second, team sixth. Duncan Hall shooting 2 shots. First one's up and good.
Two throws.
Taking a look at the rest of Miamisburg's schedule. Miamisburg plays Springboro here tonight. They'll play next Saturday. They play Mount Mission from Virginia in Flying to the Hoop, that annual big basketball tournament held every year at Trent Arena. Miamisburg will play, that'll be their second game in 3 years. Barry back to O'Neal. Barry from 3. Barry buries one. Makes it a 20-point game, 37-17. Greavy gets the basket off an assist to Tabor. Cuts it back to an 18-point game, but this one, reading Springboro's players' faces, this one looks like it is just not going to be their night, as Miamisburg's going to hold for this last shot. 46 seconds is when they got the ball. It's down to 24. You would think you would put pressure on this. O'Neal into the paint. Circus shot no good. It's going to go to Springboro with 7.8 seconds left.
Please get your 50-50 raffle tickets ready.
7.8 seconds left. Let's see what the Panthers do with this. 3.7 seconds left. And Tabor was just bringing that ball up too slow. Greavy gets the ball. Greavy pulls up just from half court. Greavy can't hit the buzzer. Miamisburg leads 37-19 at the half. Miamisburg erupts, goes on a huge run to end that first quarter at the start of the second quarter. We'll see if Springboro can try and claw their way back into this one in our MVCC Varsity Game of the Week. All right, here we go to start the second half of the varsity game of the week. Miamisburg currently holds an 18-point lead, 37-19 over the visiting Springboro Panthers. Miamisburg gets the ball to start the second half. Sean O'Neill, another blow by Logan Miller, and he kicks it out instead of going to the rim. Hartman down low to Duncan Hall, back out to Barry. Barry to Hartman. And right now it just looks like a passing thing between Hartman and Savon O'Neill. O'Neill, nice footwork and dribble work to get a basket. Pushes the lead back up to 20. Burner has it out of the key to pass it off to Caleb Tabor. Tabor back to Burner. Burner from the free throw line is good. And now O'Neill has it. Passes off to Hartman. Hartman into the paint. Kick out to Hensley. Hensley from three. Hensley buries a three, his second of the game. Logan Miller brings the ball up the court rather slowly. Tries to cross over O'Neill, but I don't think O'Neill will ever be crossed over. Pass off, back to Tabor. Greavy has it. Now off to Arrington. Miller, oh, I thought he was gonna turn and shoot. Down low, and I think that's gonna be a reach and foul called against Corey Hartman, number one of the Vikings. His team's first of the half. All day to inbound the pass. Finally finds Burner. Miller, Tabor for three. Tabor's three's no good. And it's gonna go with the Vikings. Arrington, I think, should have had that rebound. I think he's frustrated with himself that he didn't come up with it. Tabor steals it. Tabor stepped out of bounds. It seems like every time Springboro gets a chance, gets a turnover or whatever, and gets back into this game, something always goes against the Panthers' way. That time, Tabor stepped on a line. Other times, it's been errant passes. Hensley off to O'Neill. Back to Hartman, Duncan Hall. And it's going to stay with the Vikings. Duncan Hall, Tabor gets a hand on it. It's going to stay with the Vikings. Hensley cross court to O'Neill. O'Neill to Hartman. Hartman from three. Hartman with his third three of the game. Tabor down low to Burner. Burner turnaround shots no good. Tabor with an offensive putback. O'Neill with the blow by Tabor. Here's a chance for the Panthers. Tabor has it stolen away by Hensley. What a track down steal by Brett Hensley of the Vikings. Hartman, cross court to Hensley. Hensley out to Duncan Hall. Back to O'Neill. O'Neill blow by into the paint, and O'Neill has a high shot off the glass. That finds the bottom of the net for another easy bucket. 24-point lead, 47-23, the Vikings lead. Miller has it right to the key. Down low to Berner, has it stolen away by Hall, but Berner gets it back, and Hall steals it right back. Hensley, down low to Barry. Out to Hartman. Hartman's gonna stop on the logo and reset. Hartman dribble over on Miller, out to Barry, to Hensley. Hensley from three. Hensley can't hit that one. And that one's gonna go to the Panthers. Leading three-point shooter for the Vikings is Corey Hartman. For the Panthers, it is Caleb Tabor. Miller drive into the paint, kicks back out to Tabor, to Arrington. Arrington almost lost it. Arrington put it on the ground. Miller from three, no good. Wiseman gets the rebound, and Wiseman hands off to that's O'Neal. Duncan Hall was calling for it. Duncan Hall with another easy basket on this Springboro defense. 49-23 now with 2:45 left in the third quarter. Down low to Arrington. And Thomas Arrington just got a technical called against him. Barry picks up his second foul.
Technical foul number 33, Thomas Arrington.
Arrington, that'll be his third foul, his first technical. Duncan Hall will go to the line to shoot free throws. And if you're Miamisburg, I wonder, your leading free throw percentage is Brett Hensley. I don't know why Duncan Hall's taking it. Logan Zier into the game for the Panthers for Thomas Arrington. Jason Hubbard's found himself checked back into the game too. Barry passes off to Wiseman. Back to O'Neal. O'Neal dribbling around. O'Neal back out to Hubbard. Hubbard will shoot a three and drain a three. 54-23 lead the Vikings over the Panthers. Greavy almost throws that pass out of bounds, but Tabor corrals it. Berner down low on Hall. Berner gets the shot to fall. Savon O'Neal into the paint. Kick out to Hall. And Tim Freeze calls a 30-second timeout.
Miamisburg calls a 30-second timeout. Miamisburg would like to thank the sponsors of our Score Table project.
I've never seen Springboro, in all my years of calling games for MVCC, I've never seen Springboro be this much of a lack thereof offensive performance. I mean, it's a combination of a lot of younger players for the Panthers. I mean, they've got 3 seniors, 10 juniors and 3 sophomores. Miamisburg has had the, oh my goodness, Savon O'Neill with the dribble work. Barry to Hubbard. Hubbard goes into the paint on Tabor. Back out to Barry. O'Neill now has it. And this is the matchup that the home crowd wants. Oh my goodness, he made him fall. Greavy goes for the steal. O'Neill has it again. Now Emmanuel's gonna try to be on him. Wiseman passes off to Hubbard. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Hubbard's going to take Tabor one-on-one. 5 seconds left. Hubbard into the paint. Berner gets it. Berner. Zier at the buzzer. No. Miamisburg leads by 29, 54 to 25. Fourth and final quarter, and Miamisburg looks like they're going to wrap this one up and make it 3 in a row for the win column. And it looks like Springboro has to scratch their heads and take the bus trip back to Borough and figure out what is going on as the losing streak climbs to 5. I mean, if I'm Miamisburg, I say they're going to rest their players the rest of this game, come in and play with the bench players. And if you're Springboro, I'm at a loss for words. Like I said earlier, I've never seen Springboro held to just 25 points in one game. Ben Ziegler enters the game for the Panthers. And that's going to go back to the Panthers. CJ Emmanuel bring the ball up the court. Emmanuel shot off the glass, no. Hartman gets the rebound. Hartman out to Wiseman. Back to Hartman. Back to Wiseman. Over to Hensley. Backdoor to Wiseman. Wiseman got both big men on their feet, and Berner comes up with the rebound. Manuel pushing up court. Gavin Reed. Cross court to Ziegler. Ziegler will shoot a 3, and it hits the top of the backboard, so it'll be Springboro ball. Duncan Hall checks into the game for Jason Hubbard. Hensley takes off Duncan's screen, passes off to Dane Hall. Duncan Hall to Hartman. Hartman passes off to Hall. Berner blocks it, Hartman comes up with the rebound. Duncan Hall gets the loose ball, passes off to Brett Hensley to Wiseman, winging around the lane. And a travel called against Duncan Hall. Excellent movement around the outside of the arc by the Vikings, but it looks like Hall took a stutter step and they call that a travel. Tabor has it. Tabor drives into the paint. Tabor off the glass, no. Wiseman with the rebound. Hartman to Hall. Hartman was calling for it, down off to Hensley. Wiseman to Hall, to Hartman on the outside. More excellent moving around the outside of the arc. Duncan Hall, nice pass to Hartman. Hartman shot no good. Hall, Dane Hall with a rebound, and Dane Hall's going to go to the line to shoot two.
Panther foul number 21, Ben Ziegler, his first, team second.
Ben Ziegler.
Two throws.
First shot is up and good for Dane Hall. Caleb Tabor checks out of the game. William Yates checks into the game. Number 2, Isaiah O'Quinn for the Vikings checks into the game. Dane Hall's second free throw, no good. Burner gets the rebound, passes off to Yates. Yates backed out to Manuel. To Logan Zier. Emmanuel from 3, no. Dane Hall with a rebound. And you look down at the scores table, Savon O'Neill's checking back into the game. Hensley down low. That was Barry, sorry. Duncan Hall with a circus shot over the hook. Over the back. Layup, reverse layup, I don't know what you call it, but it was a highlight play. We'll see that one on Huddle later tonight. And Michael Burner with a turnaround jumper. Pass off to Hall from Barry, or Hall to Hartman. Hartman dribbles and picks up his loose dribble. Hall working on, back to Hall. Hall to Barry. I don't know why Hall put it out there. And that one's going to stay with the Vikings. Noah Moser checks into the game for Michael Burner. Savon O'Neill checks back into the game for Corey Hartman. Savon O'Neill takes no time, drives to the paint, but he's going to go to the line to shoot two. He lands hard, but he gets back up.
Panther foul number 22, Logan Zier. His first.
Logan Zier. Into the game, Corey Freeze. In for Drew Barry. Savon O'Neill's second free throw is no good. Yates, no shot foul called against Savon O'Neill. That'll be his first. Team's third. Now Tim Wiseman checks into the game for Duncan Hall. And that might be a curtain call performance for Duncan Hall tonight as he goes to the end of the bench. Manuel to Yates in the corner. Yates, nice spin move, dribble. Savannah, no, that's Isaiah O'Quinn with the rebound. O'Quinn dribbles back out, guarded heavily by Manuel. Passes off to Wiseman. Down to back to Freeze. A lot of movement, nothing really going to the basket for the Vikings. Good defense and a travel called by Corey Freeze.
Back in for the Panthers, number 30, Connor Greavy.
Connor Greavy checks back into the game for number 22, Logan Zier. Circus shot no good. Rebound goes to Dane Hall. Yates almost comes up with the steal. Yates does come up with the steal, but he steps on the line, so it'll go to the Vikings. Springboro's crowd erupted like they scored a basket, but I don't know if they realized that he stepped on the line. O'Neal's pass over to Wiseman, out to O'Quinn. O'Neal into the paint, out to Wiseman. Wiseman from three, no good. Rebound is number 20, that is Noah Moser. And that one was halfway down from Manuel. Yates running the ball up the court. Yates off the glass, shot no, but he'll go to line to shoot two, and I think that'll be a foul called on Corey Freeze. Nope, Tim Wiseman. Checking in at the scores table for the Vikings will be number 12, Alex Ball. Number 24, Colin Murphy, and number 24 is Copsey, and number 23 is Colin. Panthers get the rebound. No, it's going to go to the Vikings.
Ethan Osborne and Luke Copsey. And the game for the Panthers, number 2, Landon Palmer.
O'Neal going to bring the ball up the court with a minute and a half left in the game. Oh my goodness, the dribble work. The kick out. Colin hands off to Copsey. Hands off to Savon O'Neal. Back to Copsey. O'Neal into the paint, kick out. Miamisburg student section starts the soccer chant of I believe that we have won, and I think we have to agree with them. With 43.8 seconds left and the Vikings up 28 points. Murphy. His first foul. Yates' free throw is up and good. Freeze checks into the game for Savon O'Neal. Savon O'Neill, an excellent performance tonight in our first game of the year. Seeing O'Neill, we found out he's a prolific dribbler, blow-by speed, and he can score. So it'll be good to see him over the next few years, as he's only a sophomore. But let's say the Vikings will hold it for 30 more seconds. And a foul called there, and it'll go against Manuel.
Technical foul number 0, CJ Emanuel, his first, team's 4.
Ball's gonna stay with the Vikings. Travel. Shot won't count. It will stay with the Vikings, and the Vikings will hold it for the final 15.2 seconds. Miamisburg's win streak's gonna move on to 4. And Miamisburg will pick up an easy conference win, move on to 4. Springboro will drop another loss, its 5th in a row. Miamisburg wins our MVCC Varsity Game of the Week, the first one for 2018, 58-32 over the visiting Springboro Panthers. Signing off for the rest of the Miami Valley Communications crew, I'm Jared Bergstrom. Good night, folks.